My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.
Race 6, the first leg of the second jackpot. It's the Fillies and Mares 87 handicap over 1,000 metres. The race due off at 14.50. We're going to take a look at two reruns. Number 4, Vivacious, when winning at Hollywood Bets Gravel on the Poly Track on the 10th of November. And number 5, Maketa, when winning at Hollywood Bets Scottsville on the 26th of September.
Inside rail, Auntie Lizzie's in second, Vivacious on the outside, Pelagonium. Nakia's trying to progress on the inside. Voice Notes is now flat to the boards. Pelagonium is starting to run on. Vivacious is the grey down the middle, and that's the one to come home hard. Vivacious and Nakia over the last 50. Nakia, Vivacious, maybe Vivacious and Nakia. Voice Notes, Pelagonium. The judges will come into play here because it's very, very tight.
On the inside, and Karach running a race. Vivacious is now getting back into it. Maquette down the inside, Ginger's Path to Glory. It's Maquette and Vivacious over the last 100 from Magically. Maquette just the leader from Vivacious as they come down to the line, and Maquette won it. Second Vivacious, third to Sweet Symphony, maybe Ginger's Path to Glory fourth.
This looks a very good race, this Fillies and Mares 87 handicap over 1,000 metres. Now, as far as the early betting exchanges are concerned, the top three in the market are number 4, Vivacious, number 5, Maquette, and number 7, Sweet Symphony. But Sweet Symphony was priced up. The longest of these three runners at 9-2 has already shortened. I believe Rahil, on all known form leading into this race, Sweet Symphony should have the measure of Maquette, and Maquette should have the measure of the early favourite Vivacious. And I'm quite confident that number 7, Sweet Symphony, although I thought she might, being a twice over, prefer more than 1,000 metres, she's obviously inherited a lot of speed from the Damsire Mutafal, and Outcome was a wonderful, wonderful mare, and multiple feature race winner for Mike Miller. So I'm quite confident with number 7, Sweet Symphony.
Yes, Graham, you and I both are in the camp of Sweet Symphony in this race. I think of 54.5 drawn in gate 7. The draw doesn't concern me, as on debut she showed incredible gate speed. She jumped out and then went from start to finish. Last time out, maybe had a bit of weight to carry with 60.5. Ran on nicely to be beaten only a length by Maquette, and she's well in at the weights with Maquette and Vivacious. So I'm expecting Sweet Symphony to go very, very close in this field. I respect the 2-horse Kalulo. 1 from 1 over the distance. Drawn in gate 2. Her best form is over 1,000 metres. She returns from a rest. And I think that this filly could be running on strongly at the business end. They're likely to be a strong pace in the race with the likes of Maquette, Irish Bell and Sweet Symphony. So I'm expecting Kalulo to be doing her best work at the finish. And the horse that I'd throw in with the exacta with Sweet Symphony and Kalulo.
Well, I'm very pleased you mentioned number 2, Kalulo, because the Michael Roberts-Rachel Vinegar combination have been in deadly form. In fact, I make Kalulo the principal threat to my top choice, number 7, Sweet Symphony, on the basis that I think Sweet Symphony's got the beating of both Maquette and Vivacious. If there was to be a big upset, it could come from number 3, Vivid Jet. Reverts to 1,000 metres. Last time out, things went completely wrong. Prior to that, over 1,100 metres, ran second to Keep the Lights On, who's a very decent sort. And I think that perhaps the minimum trip of 1,000 metres is Vivid Jet's best, and on a soft track she could make her presence felt. But we've got to narrow down our selections, both Rahil and I, very strongly in the camp of number 7, Sweet Symphony.